Okay, this is my explanation video for the way I do SnOfaRcp with one pen. SnOfaRcp is from Cultural Exchange 2. Apollo Robbins does it. The way I do it with one pen is I forget the whole extra pen to the ear after it vanishes from your hands and then vanish again and appears in that elbow. I do the rest, but I do a vanish and then appearance. You'll see. This is also the pattern I use. I'll demonstrate it, and sorry. And then I'll explain it. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Actually, do you know what the problem with Sharpie pens is? There's one main problem with Sharpie pens, and that's whenever I try to cap them, they start to disappear. The cap always disappears and then travels right under here, underneath my elbow. And then when you get the cap back, the pen disappears. And that kind of frustrates me, especially. But it's okay because it doesn't travel far. It just travels up here. Can you see that? To my ear. So that's one of the big problems. And then when I do finally get right, and then the cap always travels up there in my ear as well. And the problem is, like, once you do finally get it capped, you start to lose the pens, and you have to bring those back as well. And you know, that's just never fun. So, nice hair shot. I'll explain that. Basically, you're going. I've never liked the. Hello. I've never liked the going into Down's palm from that position between the fingers. So I go into it by flicking the pen back with my middle finger into Down's palm, like that. So that's just the first move right there. You're gonna flick that into Down's palm as you come down. You can hold the pen there if you want. I just come straight down and go. The cap disappears. And then I'm gonna say it goes to my elbow, and I'm gonna produce at the elbow. I'm gonna do the two-finger production, like most of you would be putting it in there, but producing it like that. And you'll notice that when I go like this, I drop the pen up in my ear, because that's the natural position. Just produce from there, drop the pen in my ear, and the pen disappears. Now it's important to know here which side of the cap fits into your ear. That's my brother, he's getting a guitar, I guess. Which side of the cap fits into your ear, because you're going to need that right here. Because this side fits in, or no, this side doesn't fit in properly, but this side does. It could fall out, and it's never fun to have it fall out in the middle and you go, ooh, and the cap disappears and falls onto the ground. You know, that's never a fun thing to have happen. So, here's what you're going to do. You're going to do a shuttle vanish. I don't know what it's called, sorry. Basically, the side that goes into your ear of the cap, whatever it may be, you're going to want to check that before you do the trick. It's going to be facing the tips of your fingers, and then you just retain in finger palm as you pretend to put in there. You can see that. Okay? So, boom, in that hand. And then you point out with this hand, it has the cap in it, that the pen went to your ear. Now you're going to turn your body away as you produce the cap and just shove it in your ear. And then grab the pen and squeeze, and the cap disappears again. It goes to my ear as well. Now the pen vanish. Once you do finally get it all capped, you can play around with this, but this is the flip stick vanish, invented by a guy named Flip, I think. Yeah. So basically, your middle finger and thumb are going to be the ones holding the pen, with your index on the end. Now that index is very important because it's what's going to flick by pushing forwards against the pen. It's going to flick the pen into your hand like that. These two are the rotation, or the fulcrum, I think that's what it's called. That's going to rotate into there. So, shake. This is the exposed view, by the way. I would normally do it on this side if I'm vanishing with my right hand, doing the flip. So shake and do the flip. So on the down, no, I do it on the up, yeah. So on the up, I do the vanish, come down, and it's gone. Now this hand, your empty hand, is gonna stay there. That's the hand that they see. That's gonna stay there. And this hand, with the pen, is gonna feed this right into there, and then just produce. So vanish, produce. This hand stays still, and just grabs the pen. It looks like a nice production. Vanish, production. I like the production because it just boom, and it's there. So there you go. That's SnOfaRcp. Apollo Robinson's version has an extra pen attached to his collar there. So when he's pulling out the cap, he actually loads the other pen in, pulls out the cap, vanishes the whole pen when it's capped, so that the whole pen goes to his ear. Then the other pen is now here, with one cap in his ear. He's going to load it into the audience's crotch of their elbow, and then as he puts the pen in their hand, he's going to take it back, vanish it, and show that it goes down to their elbow. I generally don't have two matching pens on me, so I do this version with one pen, borrowed usually, and there you go. SnOfaRcp. Oh my, you're still